Hey everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and today I'm just gonna play. I am not feeling like doing anything too crazy today, but I want to do something just to kind of get my mind in other places right now. So I thought maybe I would just do some little appliques. So I took out all of these great pieces of lace, things that my friends have sent me in Happy Mail, and bits and pieces that are left over from things that were sent to me a long time ago. You can see I've taken flowers off of this one. That's okay, I don't mind that. And I'm just kind of cutting them up into smaller sections and figuring out what I want to do with them from there. So this one I'm going to cut right here, and that way I've got these little pretty gold pieces that I can use sort of on top of something else or what have you. I like to go as close as I can to getting the mesh off of the outside of these, because I don't like a lot of that just kind of hanging around. So I'm not going to take all of it off totally in between these, because I want them to kind of be able to stay stiff-ish. But on some of the bigger sections I will definitely take it off as much as I can. But especially towards the outside. Well, I mean, I guess everything I'm cutting is towards the outside, but you know what I mean. Just kind of like that. That way I've got that little piece, I've got this little piece, and this has got some big pieces of mesh kind of hanging around this outer edge here, so we're going to get rid of that. And I've got my torch here so that I can kind of torch it in places where I didn't really get it super cleaned up. So how is everybody today? I hope you're all doing great. Uh-oh, here comes my holly. Hold on, guys. You gotta go out, sweetie. Go on out. Come on, back out. Back up. Back up. Back up. You can't come in here, sweetie. You'll break things. Or chew things up, I should say. I'll be right out, okay? Just gonna do a couple little things. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Not a lot left to do on this one. And most of these I've already cleaned up, so they're just kind of ready to go. This is one that I just pulled out, and I thought, I can use that for sure. And this one's already been done. It's been burned and everything. So then what I do is I take my torch. This is my new one, and you guys, I'm going to tell you, I used one of these torches the other day, took it out for the very first time, and you guys know I told you on the other ones that I had, that I bought in 2024, I had just gotten down to sort of the last one that I was using, and they would have lasted longer had I not been the kind of person that uses them constantly, because I do. I use my torches constantly, mostly for resin stuff, but resin and doing this. This is my other thing that I do a lot. Anyway, so I took one out the other day and I used it to do some of this and to burn on a couple of resin pieces. And it's already dead. It won't, the clicker won't work. I guess you'd call it the flint won't work. So already one down in one day. Literally one use. I was so upset when I went to use it yesterday and it wouldn't light. I was so upset. I thought, wow, those other ones, they were a different brand. So I have to say they were a different brand, but wow, I was just not happy with that. I thought, that's just terrible. Got a little bit on here. I didn't burn these pieces. This is just an applique that I sort of cut up. There's really not much on the outside of that. I don't even think I really need to do this, if I'm being honest. I cut in really well on this one. So I'm not going to worry about burning any more on that. And then this one's good, I think. You know, I do have a couple of spots. But this one I want to be really careful with because it's kind of delicate along these edges, especially like these sections, because it's just a little bit of thread there, and that thread will melt just as easy as this mesh will. That looks pretty good. Oopsies. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. See, now that one I kind of bent, but it's still okay. I didn't ruin it. You can see how they kind of suck in a little bit when I burn it. Yeah, you got to be careful. See how easily that sucked in? It didn't burn anything or fry anything, but it just, if I'd left it there any longer, it would have. Because you saw how that one little piece caught fire. So there's that. I did cut these out, and I love these, you guys. These are little pieces that came off of a piece of lace that my friend Susie sent me. And it's so pretty. Look at those. They're just very delicate pieces off of this lace here. She sent me this piece. It was a part of a tablecloth that she cut up, and she sent me a piece of it. And isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I love, love, love this lace. So, and then I'll try and find something that I can do with this part down here too. Okay. Ouch. Ooh, I burnt myself. Ow, that hurt. Ooh, right on my pinky finger. Okay, so this is one that I already made, and I used one of these to make this one. And then I took a piece of one of these off, and I placed it on top, added one of my paper flowers there. And this is a beautiful, beautiful flamingo that I got from my friend Robin. She sent me 2 of these, and I promised her I would show her when I did something with them. This is the first one I've actually used, and look at it. I made a beautiful, beautiful applique using that gorgeous flamingo that Robin sent me, and I do plan on using this. I'm going to set it aside. I just went ahead and did this one, and that was what made me decide I wanted to just kind of do a video. So that is this one. Let me see. Maybe if I put this little box top down, you can see it a little bit better. So that's what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? It's beautiful. I just love it. So thank you, Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I cannot wait to use this. It's going to go on one of my small boxes. I've got a bunch of them. I'm sorry, I had to lick my finger and blow on it. It hurts. I'm working on a lot of little boxes. So that's why I'm kind of trying to do some small appliques. So here's another piece of that same, you know what, I want to cut this piece out. I don't want to burn it because it's just one little piece. There. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll use this one. Let's see. No, I don't want to use this because then I'm going to end up getting glue on it and it's going to stick forever. Let's see. Well, I can't use this white backing. Hold on a second. Okay, you guys, I got this piece of paper and I felt like still it just kind of goes right into that. Whereas you can see the entire piece of lace on this box. So that's what I'm going to use. So what I want to do is I want to take some of this gold lace because I want to, I don't know if I want it, I'll probably put some on top. I'm going to cut this down a little bit more. And I'm going to use some smaller pieces. Got that one. Checking outside. I hear a car out there. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. So I'm going to just take some of these small pieces and kind of place them in there in a couple of spots so that they stick out and they show up to the party. Kind of like that. And then I've got this little piece. Oops. Okay, and maybe I'll pop that sort of coming. I think I'll use this one over here. And we'll pop this one right there. I don't want to totally cover up that little white piece of lace, so these will kind of get in there just so you guys can see it a little bit better. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hopefully my hand won't cause my camera to go out of focus. I'm going to put that right there. And I'm just putting a little bit of glue on these. Just sort of in one spot, and then they'll just kind of pop out. Pop that one right there. And these will be great embellishments to use, you know, for your boxes or And what I'll do is I'll pull one of my little boxes out that I'm playing around with right now towards the end, and I'll show you kind of how I'm going to use them. Okay. So this one, I've already taken all the flowers off of it. So I'm going to pop this flower off. And I'll probably use that in this somewhere. But I'm also going to use some of my some of my, what am I trying to say? My paper flowers. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's see, where did I put all of my little... I have some lace around here. Okay, so I went and grabbed some of my other laces. So I've got some of these beigey laces that I kind of want to vintage this up with a little bit. And I did find this is my very last full one of these appliques that Sherry sent me a while back. This is the last whole one that I have. I'm not going to be cutting that up. And then I have this, which I believe maybe Sherry sent me this as well a while back. I can't remember. It was either Sherry. Oh, I don't know, you guys. I'm pretty sure it was Sherry because I think I've had this for quite a while. But look at these great flowers that are in this that I can cut out and use. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a couple of pieces of this. This is kind of pretty right here. So I'm going to take and cut that out. And most of these big flowers in this, I'm going to be taking and cutting them out and using them just each one by themselves, because I can get a lot out of them that way. Let's put that up there. Okay, so this one, I think what I'll do is I'm going to cut it I'm going to cut this piece off down here. I'll leave that leaf on, and this leaf will be very usable somewhere else. I love that it's got those little rhinestones in it. So right now I'm just kind of cutting off the mesh around this. Oh, I'll cut that down in there. That works, because I don't need those pieces under there, so that cuts right off of there and I don't have to worry about it underneath that flower. Okay. And just this one last little spot here. Oops. Where'd it go? There it is. If I can get up under that mesh. Okay, that should be good enough. Alright, I'll take my little torch here. I got just a couple of spots that I want to clean up a little bit. Come over here. The thing I don't like about torching is you get those little balls. And I don't like those when those start to show up everywhere. So that's why I try to cut as much of the mesh off as I can myself, so that the burn just kind of melts that little bit that's on the tips and you don't even see anything else. So there we go. There's that. So I'm thinking, I think that's too big for this one. That's okay. That's okay. I've got this little piece here. This would be probably better. I don't know why I didn't size that up to begin with, guys, but I'll probably use that in another one, so it's okay. We didn't waste time there. I'll try and make that go into my next one. So my next one, I don't think I'm going to use the white lace, but I do want to use that white lace to do another pretty shabby chic-y kind of white, all white pieces lace or applique. Okay, so there's that. I'm just going to sweep that off. Okay. So that, I think I'll put that like right, maybe right there. I think it looks good right there. Either there or out on this side. That would be good too. Just a little bit of a burn on the edge of this. This is a super easy one to clean up. Okay, all done. Okay, so if I do that, and maybe put that in there, and then I've got a couple of these great pieces that came out of one of these, and that would be pretty in there. I think I've actually got a couple of those. I made this one and I put one of my paper cherry blossoms in there, and that looks super pretty with it. And I added some eyelash trim. Go like that. I'm not fond of that. I mean, I suppose I could use this instead of or in lieu of this. Or actually, those two go pretty nicely together. But let me see if it's this one that's bugging me. Actually, those two look good together too. Maybe it's just adding that third one in. I don't know, I guess that does look pretty. Okay, well, let's do this. I want to look just a little bit more and see. I've got some more eyelash trim here, but I think I'm going to use this in one of the next ones that I'm going to do. Let's see. Got a little piece of this cute lace that we love so much. I've got these. Maybe if I cut one of these out, here I've got one, here's a piece of one right here. if I cut that out or put that in there and maybe add, that looks really pretty, super pretty. And then maybe pop this one over to this side. And look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, that looks so good. Maybe it was this that was not working for me. I don't know. Let's see. It does look pretty. I mean, it does. It looks good. Maybe this one. It's that. I can't put that one in there. That's what's making me crazy. Okay. The other thing I could do is I have a bigger piece of this that I could throw in the middle there. But I don't think I'm going to do that because I really kind of feel like the little one worked just fine. I really do. I don't think we need that big old piece in there. And I like that right there. Don't you guys think that's perfectly perfect? Perfectly imperfect? Okay, let's turn that way a little bit. And then we'll pop this one in there, and we're going to go over that, where that's kind of cut off there, that's going to cover that right up. I'm sorry, I had to look outside. I heard yelling out there. And you guys, I have a neighbor. He's kind of scary. He's kind of scary for me. I don't like the way, I don't know. He does some strange things sometimes and he scares me. Yeah. I just heard him yelling outside, and then my other neighbor was driving her car, he's walking, and she was driving her car behind him, sort of, and I thought he was yelling at her. I'm not positive of that, but he's just a scary guy. Okay, maybe we want to use this one. I like the white in there. I think we're going to go with the white one. Okay. And I want to say I feel like this guy has to walk pretty much everywhere. I think he's got a little bit of a problem with alcoholism. And I'm guessing he lost his driver's license or something. Because I know he's got a truck that he normally used to drive, but he's not been driving it in a long time. So I just hope, and I know when he drinks, he gets kind of mean. So I'm always looking out for his girlfriend too, because she's there living with him, and his mother. He's probably 50, and his mother is in her 80s, and his dad passed away a couple years ago. And I worry so much about his mom being there. I really do. So I try to look out for her too. Okay, so there's that one. So now we have two Look at these beauties. We have 2 of them done. I know we didn't do the first one on camera. I'm sorry for that, you guys, but that was what made me choose to do this in the first place. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, what we will do is, I think I'm going to take maybe this piece, pop that on the bottom sort of, and then pop this in there on top. Look at how pretty that looks, you guys. Can you see it on there? Yeah, it still shows up better on the box. Okay, so let's do this. And then I still have this little piece too. So maybe I'll just put that kind of going over this way. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start gluing these pieces down because I have a pretty good idea already of what this one is going to look like. So put that one there, and then we'll pop this one under there a little bit. I'm trying to almost put my glue gun right on top of my scissors. I would have been so mad at myself. I just bought those scissors. Let's get those out of the way of my glue gun. Okay, so we've got those. I want this, and where did I put that other beige flower? Oh, here it is. I want to use this in there. So if we take one of those there and maybe put one, I want to put one on the opposite side, but I don't know that that's going to work. No. Maybe we'll just go right over here. Nope. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to get this into a spot that I like it in. I really want to use this flower in here. That fits under there pretty well. And then maybe that one. Could put those 2 together. That looks nice. Isn't that pretty? I like that. And let's see. What other colored flowers do I have? I want to say I have some that are not super pinky. They're more, oh, I have some of these sort of off-white flowers too. That's one that I already made, but it's a little tiny one. Okay, let's see. Here, this color. That's a pretty flower. I wonder if maybe that, because it's a little bigger, might go nicely in there, and then we could pop this one sort of next to it like that, and then pop this one back there. So that would kind of fill in that side. And this one, I could just move that up a little bit. Or maybe I should put this one over here. And then pop this one over here. I don't know, you guys, I don't feel it. I am not feeling it at all. So let's take a step back here. Maybe go back to sort of my more original plan. Put that there. Take this one and maybe put it on this side like that. You guys, this is not coming together for me. Maybe that. Oh my word. Nope. Nope, nope, no. Would it be better with that sort of in the middle of that flower? That one's, I feel like, not big enough, but it's also the pearls that are causing a problem there. This one I can kind of drape over the pearls and it works. Like that. Oh my gosh. My gosh, my gosh. I hope you've all been doing well lately. I think about you guys a lot, especially those of you that I talk to all the time. And you know, I haven't been talking as much as I usually do, and I haven't been checking my messages as well as I usually do, which is not good. I know I need to be doing that. I don't know. I just haven't been. And I'm sorry for that, you guys. So for those of you who are waiting for responses from me, I mean, I'm not like way behind, but I'm a little bit behind, and I'm sorry for that. So I will respond to you. I just need to just put myself in that place and put myself in the zone and get that stuff done. Okay, I think that looks pretty. I still like that flower in the middle. So I think I might go ahead. I'm just going to look through my other flowers here and make sure there isn't something else that I want to do. Those would be pretty in somewhere. I'm wondering if I've got all... I've been looking for my little denim flowers that I made, and I haven't been able to find them, and I'm just realizing that maybe they're in this box of flowers. I might have just dropped them in here thinking, okay, flowers, flowers. And I bet that's what I did. Because I did find that one. Okay, these are some stamens, and I'm going to put some of these just kind of coming out. Maybe from right here. Not loving that spot. I think I'm going to put some glue right here, and I'm going to twist it just to kind of try and keep those together. Just like that. And I think those will go in nicely right there. Yes. So let's put some glue right there. Pop those in the middle there. There we go. And we're going to pop these down because I am going to use these right where they're at. Okay. And we'll pop this beauty in there. And that will help that flower to kind of stand up too. See how that's doing there? I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, and I forgot I took this out. Darn it. This is super pretty. And it would look pretty kind of popping out of here. I think right there. Yes, sir. And I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of glue on that because it's so thin. This is some trim that my friend Robin sent me a while back, actually, when I had it put away. And I thought, you know what? This is a great place to use that. Okay. Do we want to use another flower over here? Let's see. I just wish this one didn't stand up so high. That's my problem with it. It looks good to have this laying the way it's laying there, but the way this one pops it up is not good. Okay, other flowers, let's see. No. Okay, that's not a pink pink. That's pretty. This is kind of a peachy pink, kind of like that one. I didn't even know I had that color in the small ones. And that looks really nice. So that's going to go right there in the middle over those pearls. Oh no, we are going to put it over the pearls. But that's okay. That's a-okay. They don't mind. Okay. So let's see, maybe we can find a little small piece of bling to pop in there somewhere. Maybe that could come out like right there. Those are stuck together, but that's okay. That is not a problem. We have the technology to cut those apart. I'm just looking to see if I have something else that might work better. I have my little shoe. This would be cute in one of these. If I can make it work, because it's kind of big for these small appliques. Let's see, maybe. These are pretty, and these would be pretty in here, I think. I think if I was going to put it in there, I'd put it in there, sort of coming out that way. I can't seem to get anything to go up under this flower right. That is my biggest problem here. It's this flower on this applique. Well, that one will go right there. So we'll just put that right there and let that flower just fall down around it. And then this is a good color too. I like this one. It's very sparkly. So maybe I can make this one sit nicely there. Yeah. But this kind of has the right colors in it to go with this applique. There's that. Nope. I think that's really all I need to put in there. That won't go. Yeah, these I'm going to put back in the baggie. Okay. All right. I think that's actually quite good. We don't need anything else in that. What do you think? I think that looks beautiful. If you come up with anything, you know, what you could do with something like this is if you've got a good doily or something, you know, this is not a doily, I get it, but something that you can put that's harder and stiffer on the back side and put it underneath. Let's see if I can go find a doily real quick. Okay. So I found a couple of my doilies here. So if I put this down, and it makes a huge, big difference. It really does. Look at that. That finished that off like bam. So here's without it. It's still gorgeous. Absolutely 100%. And here's with the doily. And the doily's going to make it stiffer. It's going to make it easier to attach to something. Say you want to put it on a handbag. The doily's going to help you with that. So I'm going to take and put this one on this doily. And I used all the last of the glue on that glue stick. So I want to put it kind of right in the middle there. And there we go. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? I guess I should have left it on the box top, huh? There we go. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then let's look at these over here. And then I have something else I want to show you guys too. I've got a couple of these little doilies that Robin sent me a while back. And I haven't used them yet, but I actually want to buy some more, and I want to buy some of the oval ones. I know Temu's got them. So I want to get some of those. Look at that. It looks gorgeous. Here's without. And that's still gorgeous. Absolutely 100% gorgeous. And this, I hate to cover up that middle embroidery piece. What you could do is you could even cut that out and then glue this to the outer edges of this doily and use that embroidery piece on something else. So there you go. There's that one. And then since this one's white as well, we'll use the same. There is that one. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? So I might actually end up using these to put a couple of my white ones on, but I want to finish making them before I make any decisions there. So, next one, let's see. I wonder if I want to put two of these together. Kind of like that, and make a bigger one. No? No? You say no? No, I feel like I'm wasting it because I really like these little appliques and I don't want to waste them. So here's what we're going to do with this one. I've got this beautiful sequined flower from some stuff that Sherry gave me a long time ago. Have a couple little bits left over from that. We have a little gold one here too. But I'm thinking maybe I've got this. This would go nicely in here. Pull that out a little ways and maybe put that sort of under there. Because I don't need a lot of that to show, if any. I don't even know if I'm going to use it, if I'm being honest. And we've got this beautiful. This would be pretty on one of these doilies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I took, maybe even put a little bit of this gold. And put the shoe sort of right there and then kind of work around it. Wouldn't that be pretty? Let's see. Still got one of these left. But I also have these. And I can cut these up or I can leave them together. My choice. I really like this flower, but I feel like everywhere I try to put it, it just, even though it goes with that doily perfectly, I feel like it doesn't go with anything I put it near or on. I just feel like it just looks out of place. Poor little flower. I'm sorry. And this is just a little bow that I made. And this has been around for a little while too. I made this a while back and just didn't end up using it. I don't like the way it sits there though. It's not a real pretty bow. Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe that's just too gold. So if I took and put a piece of this on there, and then our shoe. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I didn't know if you were recording or not.
Oh, I am, but it's okay.
Oh.
How'd it go?
Good. Got a lot more work.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
1, 2, 3 ceiling fans, 23 6-inch cans,
Wow.
4 4-inch cans, 2 exhaust fans in the bathrooms,
Mm-hmm.
and 1, 2, 3 additional outlets.
Cool. Awesome.
It's going to be a lot of work.
It sounds like it.
So,
Just don't kill yourself trying to do it.
are you recording right now?
I am.
Huh?
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Jeff, say hey. Say hey everybody.
goodness.
He's being shy right now. Not really, you guys. He doesn't have a shy bone in his body. I'm just kidding there. He is not a shy person at all. He just didn't feel like talking. Okay, something like that. That looks really pretty. Just like that. Oh my goodness, that looks really pretty. Oh, that's right. That's attached. Maybe if I put that sort of on top. No, I don't like it there. Maybe if we just put 2 of them in there. Pull this back up a little bit. And bring that down. Like that. That looks amazing. I think I want to bring the shoe down just a tad. Right there. Whew. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get this all glued up. First things first, we'll glue this one down, and I'm going to leave it right in place. Get myself some glue in my glue gun. Whoops. Big drop. Okay, let me put just a little bit kind of on there. Just a touch. A skosh. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to pop this one in right there. And get this lovely. Well, let's put our shoe where we want it. think I want it right there. That there. And we'll put that there. Yeah. Okay, so let's just go ahead and leave this in place so that I put everything down in the right spot. I love this one, you guys. I've been wanting to use this shoe for so long. I can't even tell you. I've had it for a long time. And it's finally getting used. I added these flowers and things to it a long while back. And then I put it away. That flower might be pretty there, or nope, don't like that one there. No. Let's see. I was thinking I might like to use a little bit of the eyelash trim that I put together here. Maybe pop it sort of in there between the flowers and have it stick out. Ooh, I like it. It looks like feathers. Ah, I love it. I'm wondering if I ought to make another one, or should I just leave it at just the one piece of eyelash trim. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's see. I've got some more over here. I'm going to grab a piece. I'll snip it off. And see. I'm just going to put it around my finger like this. I don't want to put too much on there. And here I've got all this other stuff just kind of popping around on here. That's too much. Too much. I think I want to... Sorry, guys. Jeff's in there talking to the dog. I'm going to go close the door. Hold on, guys. He'll have her talking to him. He gets to talking to her and she starts howling, just howling. She gets so excited. Let's see. It's either going to look good here, coming out, or I don't know. That's still too much. I just want a small, kind of feathery looking piece if I put anything in there at all. I do have this pretty bow. I forgot about this. I made this yesterday and it came out so pretty. Look at that beautiful lace bow. Isn't that gorgeous? However, it does have a pink rose in it. No, that doesn't go on there, but that's going to go on my next white one. No, I think it just needs that one piece. I think that's that's where it needs to stay, because that piece just looks really, really pretty in there. I do still need something in the middle of that. I feel like I need one more flower in there. Not that, but there's my beigey one. Do you think that looks okay, guys? I wish you could talk to me right now. I know it's lighter than these. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like I need a smaller flower. I have one of these teeny tiny pink ones, but it's pink. I just don't want pink in there. Oh, maybe. I just had that in my hand. There it is. Oh, I have this too. This would be pretty in there. A little piece of this. Let's see. I'm going to make a bow out of this real quick. I love this color of this batting. Oh, I love it so much. It's just that kind of coffee color. Taupe or coffee. And I love it, especially when I'm doing vintage stuff. I might as well make this a very small bow. And then if I'm going to put it in there, I think it'll go right about here. And I do like it. And I have a little piece of that left. I need to get some more in this color. I got a whole bunch of rolls in Happy Mail a while back. And the colors that I really liked were this color. And of course the beiges and the whites I can always use. And I think there was a darker brown. I love the browns. I really love the browns. Or should it go here? Let's see. 'Cause that's our empty spot. There. Or there, you guys. I like the bow there, but I still have to have something there. I wonder, let me snip this off. I want to see something here. Ooh! Flew right into my light. Don't like that there. Don't want it there. And these are too close together unless I cut this part off. I hate to do that, but I feel like I have to. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry, little... I'm gonna kill my nippers. Okay, I had to do that, you guys. I'm sorry. For those of you who think I just did a terrible thing, I'm sorry. I might have said the same thing you said. But this, actually, the colors that are in this are good. And if I put it right there and put my bow right here, I think that is absolutely gorgeous. I could put this way. No, this way. No, it just still doesn't feel like it fits right. It's too big. Oh, you guys. Let's see. What else do I have? I have this. That's still pretty big. A little bit too big. I've got this, but it's pink. Although I do have some pink in there now, and it's a good pink. It's not a pinky pink. That would work. I've got this, which I don't usually like to use in something like this, but actually that looks pretty. Sorry, you guys. I just got to get this right. And I don't want to go with anything that's way too big in here. That's a little too orangey. How about this? Ooh, ooh, that looks pretty. Actually, I think that works. That's it. It goes nice with, the whole thing kind of flows in with that. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to put this down first. Right in there. And I did have one little pearl right here, and I think, well, it doesn't really go in the middle of that, but we are going to lay that pearl somewhere. Let's see, I think I'm going to put it right there. Right there. Okay, and then let me glue this down. And this rose is pulling away, so I'm going to glue that down real well. Okay, whoopsies. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this so much, but I need a flower right in there. Let's see if I have a little one over here. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm digging down to the bottom of my bag over here that has a bunch of little tiny flowers in it. There's another one of those roses. Oh, there's one of these. Oh, I'm so glad I saw it. It's pink, but it's organza, and it might just sit in there very nicely and politely by itself. It's a teeny tiny little organza flower. I got these on Amazon, I want to say. I don't remember if it was Amazon or Temu. But it really kind of just doesn't, it's like it doesn't show up at all. No. Most of the ones that I have over here in this bag are porcelain flowers or polymer clay flowers. That kind of goes. The color works. It's a little brighter than these flowers are. I wish I had another one like that, because that is what I would absolutely use if I had one, but of course I don't. Why would I have one of those when I've got every other color in the rainbow? Let's see about this one, because this one won't show too much. Actually, that works. That's what we're going to go with right there. I know it's a gray color, but the middle has that kind of rosy color. And it's not huge. There we go. I think that is really good. Okay. And then there was one other thing. I have this little, let me see. Let me see. Just a minute here. Just a minute. I have a key here. It's actually a piece of a key. It broke. I wonder if I could put that in there somewhere. Just kind of poking out. It's a cool key. It's one that I made myself out of resin, but then it broke, and so I wasn't about to get rid of it. No, it's just not gonna go in there right. Let me see. I'm looking in here to see if I have any like pearly bits that I can use. Or a rhinestone. I have some little rhinestones in this other thing that I've got right over here. There's a little butterfly. I mean, I don't have to fill in every single spot on this thing. I just wanted to try and put a couple of little tiny pieces in a couple of spots just to add some shine. Kind of just like tucked in a couple of spots, and these little rhinestones here are perfect for that. Don't want blue. Ooh, there's a little gold one. I only have a few of them in here, but just looking to see if I have kind of the right colors. This gold one is pretty. This one might be pretty just kind of coming off of here, off of this other one. kind of looks like it goes with it. And then this one's gold. And that would bring some of the goldish color down this way. This one is a goldish color too, but it's not so in your face. Actually, I really do like this one right here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this one in here. The square kind of allows me to put the point in between these two rhinestones here. And then it points out. I got a little bit of glue on there that I'm going to have to get off. I'll get that off later. Here, maybe there we go. Got it. Okay, so there's that. And then I'll put a little dot of glue right there and pop this little gold rhinestone right there. There we go. And I think that just gives it just the right amount of shine. You know, it just needed a little bit more shine. That one's just too gold. There's a bigger pearl. And that would go good right there. And this is one of my pearls that doesn't have a hole in it. Yay. So I don't have to keep spinning it to try and find the right side to put up. Whichever way it goes in is fine. Okay, there we go. That's it, you guys. I know this one seemed to take a long time, and I'm sorry for that. Okay, so there we go. That one is done, and I think that's going to be it for this video, you guys. I really, really enjoyed doing this one especially. This was a lot of fun. Very vintagey. And I have a dear sweet friend that I know is going to be all over this when she sees this one. Because it's super pretty. Look at that. And it's very vintagey. And me and her like very vintagey looking stuff. So if I like it, I know she's going to like it. So let's just go ahead and scoot these off to the side here. And these, I don't need you. You are going to stay with those. Okay. Let's just go ahead and set these down here, and I've still got 2 more of these that I can use, and I can cut out more if I want more. So yay. And I think this one we'll put right there. Gorgeous. And this one. And this little cutie here. Let's put this one right there. She's got a little diamond hanging out of her mouth. And this one can go here. And we have this one. I wonder if this one would benefit from a coffee colored bow. I think I'm going to save this piece for something else though. Yeah, I'm going to save that. But that's it, you guys. We have 4 beautiful, beautiful appliques. And you know these are going to be going into projects and or sold. I'll have to think about that. But I love them. And I had so much fun putting these together. I hope you guys did too. I know my applique videos usually do really well. So it seems to be one of the things that everybody likes to create. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know I enjoyed doing it. So I hope you all will have a blessed, blessed day and a blessed weekend and a blessed week ahead. So I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this this video. Please, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll get notified when I do future videos. And give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Make a comment down below if you'd like to see more of these kinds of videos, or let me know what you'd like to see more of, and I'll see if I can do that. I'm going to be working on a video to do this butterfly. I have one that's already done, and I'll show it when I do this one, but I'm going to be making a very large, it's a large butterfly, very large hanging butterfly out of this. So you'll want to stop in and watch that, because I've got her all vintaged up. I used eyeshadows and things around the edges, and she's all ready to go. And then I also have a halfway started dragonfly. So yeah, I started this one. But anyway, you guys, again, thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay well, and show kindness. And I think, you know what? I have something that I did want to read to you guys really fast. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habit. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. You guys, seriously, that is so true. Kindness, you guys, it all starts with kindness and love and understanding and remembering we were not all built to be the same, and just because someone's different than you does not make them less than. And we all need to start thinking about that stuff. Stop judging other people for what they do and what they wear and how they look or whatever the case may be, because you know what, that's how God made them. And does God do anything wrong? No, he does not. Everyone is made in his image, and everyone is different for a reason. And we just need to think about what we say and what we do before we do it. And don't jump onto saying something before you've really thought about it. So take care, everybody. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for pictures. Love ya. Bye.